Oh yeah. Got my lupus.
I think I would have gotten that ready.
We've been walking for hours. We've got to quicken our pace.
They don't
The Lich
transfer
King is
stuff to
defenseless
Arthas
without us.
I left many of my warriors at Icecrown before
Maybe
I
I'll
came to
go.
find you, Death Knight. They will hold the line for as long as they are able.
Tell me, where are all of your people? Shouldn't there be Nerubians around here, undead or otherwise?
I've been wondering about that myself. Something must have driven them all off.
We did, you rotting bastards. We've been watching you all along.
Muradin's dwarves. Impossible. Doesn't anyone stay dead anymore?
We've been
Har,
wandering
har.
this forsaken land ever since you killed Muradin and left us to rot, Arthas. Our leader, Baelgun, led us into the ruined city to survive. But there's no way we're letting you in.
We have no time for these games. Sephiron, attack!
Hey, Sephiroth's back. Oh, they just fucking abandoned him!
Well done, mighty Sephiron. I wish we could take you with us, but the confines of the Dark Earth are no place for you.
The Lich King's time is running short. We must hurry.
Oh no, I'm gonna lose more levels.
Tread lightly.
You're just going backwards in levels.
Ah,
Yeah, I'm level 5 now. I don't even have my level 6 ult. Oh god. I'm so weak.
Poor guy.
What is it now? Speak, fool.
Oh, there's so many of them.
Hungers.
For Kazbadan!
Actually, that's okay. Can you move your spider's fat ass so my, Thank you.
You're welcome.
Why don't I have attacked ground with this meat wagon?
A pint for every ghoul you blast!
Why does that thing have fire?
Tread lightly. For the Lich King. This is more like it. No one orders me around. What is it now? Finally. Now, Frostborn. You will know endless torment.
Let's just fucking break this thing.
I'll make sure you suffer.
I think you're microing your spider up and down.
This is more like it.
Can your spiders dig into the ground?
Nope,
What is it now?
they cannot.
Frostmourne hungers. No
What?
one orders me
Right out
around.
the gate.
Finally.
It's that easy place to put was that the relic?
Yeah. I guess. It's orange. It says artifact. Huh. Did you take my other one?
What one?
Tread
I don't know what you're
lightly.
talking-
Cloud thing? You put it to use, whatever.
No idea which one.
At last.
Can you dig your spiders into the ground to heal?
Tread lightly.
No, I cannot.
What
Lame.
is it now?
Yeah, I might as well just heal it myself.
Frostmourne hungers.
Wow.
At last. No one orders me around.
More dwarves.
Send off the charges!
There's so
Blow the
many
bridge before they
bombs!
get across!
No! Stop them before they...
Don't see light. That's already on fire.
That was for Muradin. Now you'll never get across.
There are other passages through the labyrinth, Death Knight. We will find another way.
Not to sound racist or anything, but all dwarves sound alike. That
No
other
one
dwarf
orders
across the
me
bridge
around.
sounded just like Muradin, who sounds just like the rifleman.
Tread lightly.
Yep, you are racist.
Aye. Okay.
See, that sounds
Finally.
really different from the rest.
This is more like it.
No, bait it towards us. Bait it towards us without. Oh,
Frostmourne.
I just didn't want to fight everybody.
Kill them all twice, that's what I say.
Whoop. Wasn't paying attention to those guys.
Speak, fool. What is it now? No one orders me around. Speak, fool. This is more like it.
You pull.
Ah, at last. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. Tread lightly. What is it now? This is more like it. Ah, at last. Your pain shall be legendary. Faithless coward. No one orders me around. Faithless coward. Your pain shall be legendary. Speak, fool. Frostmourne hungers. What is it now? Gold. We should take this with us.
Ooh, Rune of Healing.
Frostmourne hungers. Tread lightly. This is more like it. Ah, at last. Finally.
I'm just looking around.
Frostmourne hungers. Finally.
Rock chunks.
Tread lightly. Ah, at
There's a switch?
last. This is more like it. Speak, fool. Frostmourne hungers.
You trying to decide if you want to keep that Staff of Reincarnation or not?
Last.
Oh no, I definitely keep that.
This is more like it. Finally. This is more like it. Ah, at last. Frostmourne hungers.
It's nice, but you can heal, so I don't really need it.
Ah, at last. No one orders me around. This is more like it.
Hey, buddies.
What is it now?
These not my buddies.
Finally.
Why are these not my buddies?
No one
I don't know, they look different than you guys.
I thought they looked about the same. Should I pull back?
Frostmourne hungers. Ah, at last.
Did you lose a spider?
No, I've been holding it back. I can respawn to little guys.
I see him. I'm
Endless torment.
I'll see a real big need for them until, like, maybe, you know.
think that those dwarves will help us
This
if
is
we
more
free them.
like it.
Of course.
Nope, they just became spiders.
Finally. Finally. Ah, at last. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers.
These Nerubians are your kin.
Why are they hostile to us?
Yeah, explain
Many
it.
of us who fell during the War of the Spider were brought back to serve the Lich King. These warriors, however, never died. Foolishly, they still fight to liberate Naru from the Scourge.
More gold. This might help us later.
And that's why.
Indeed. Do you use that without me? How dare you?
What? You're healed.
For the Lich King.
You're completely healed.
This
What are
is
you
more
talking about?
like it.
You gotta save the healing items for the healer who can't heal himself.
Finally.
Don't
What
you
is it
know?
now? Speak, fool. Your pain shall be legendary. Ah, at last. Ah, at last. Tread lightly. Now, Frostborn. What is it now? Frostborn hungers. No one orders. This place looks like an old storage silo. It's a dead end, Nubarak.
There must be a hidden passage somewhere. We Nerubians were crafty engineers in our time.
No one orders me around. You will know endless torment. Finally. This is more like it. What is it now? Tread lightly.
This is an ancient Nerubian hoarding cell. We kept most of our treasures hidden in chambers like this. The passage to the lower depths lies just beyond this room.
That button's a trap.
Great. As long as we're here, we can take some of these items with us. Speak, fool. For the Lich King. More gold. Take all you can carry.
Why do the undead need gold?
Ah, at last.
Buy stuff?
At
Oh!
last. This is more like it. Finally. Frostmourne hungers.
Inventory is full.
Frostmourne
You want to summon
hungers.
Fellstalkers?
No one orders me around.
Sort of it.
What is it now? Tread lightly. This is more like it. Speak, fool. Ah, at
Keep the
last.
possibility thing.
Tread lightly. What is it now? For the Lich King. Speak, fool. No one orders me around. Finally. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. Ah, at last. Speak, fool. What is it now?
Orb of Frost?
Finally.
Orb of Venom?
Don't even try it, you bastard! That there treasure belongs to the dwarves!
This treasure belongs to the Lich King, little creature. We, his servants, shall take what we will.
No one orders me around. Ah, at last. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers.
Just trying to keep an eye out for anything secret, you know?
Tread lightly.
Nice sharp eyes on the case. What game are we playing again?
Where am I?
No one orders me around. Frostmourne hungers.
Okay. Yeah, let me just lob a meat wagon shell at these bombs.
What do I do?
Speak, fool.
Come on!
What is it now?
Why did the ones all the way down here start exploding?
Fire works in mysterious ways.
No one orders me around. What is it now?
I expected more guys to blow up.
Finally.
Same. A little disappointed.
Yep. Myself included.
Speak, fool.
How long does the Fellstalker last?
Tread lightly. Speak,
I don't recall exactly.
This is more like
Oh, this is perfect.
Tread lightly. No one orders me around.
You want to stand here in the fire?
What is it now?
Do you?
Frostmourne hungers.
I can't heal myself,
at last.
but I can heal you.
No one
Oh,
orders
you
me
want
around.
me to stand in it and you attack the guy again?
My meat wagon just attacking them.
Let's see what happens.
You don't have to stand all the way next to it, just close enough that they,
Tread lightly.
I just might be able to get in this.
Too bad I don't have attack ground
Speak, fool.
for some reason. Oh well, fuck it.
At last.
Nope. It's no longer their attention.
Frostmourne hungers. Finally.
It's them! Blast them!
And I had no idea how I lost one of my.
This is more like it. What is it now?
Probably by sending him to the front lines like that.
Finally.
I mean, probably.
Speak, fool. This is more like it. No one orders me around. Tread lightly. Finally. What is it now? No one orders me around. Tread lightly. You will know endless torment. Speak, fool. Ah, at last.
What a great hiding spot.
I agree.
What is it now? Frostmourne hungers. Finally. Ah, at last.
Damned undead!
What a great hiding spot. Again.
Frostmourne hungers. Finally.
Do you have an affinity for explosives?
Frostmourne hungers. Tread lightly.
When you hide behind barrels.
Ah, at last. Speak, fool. This is more like it. Ah, at last. Frostmourne
Where's my
hungers.
coins?
This is more like it.
You
Finally.
tricky son of a bitch.
Shoot anything that shuffles or skitters!
What about walks?
This is more like it. Ah, at last. This is more like it. Now, Frostmourne.
Oh yeah, I know exactly how that one got.
Oh, did you lose it?
Yeah, he just got fired
Speak,
apart.
fool.
He looked over and was like, oh hey, I should probably stay too late.
Got a beetle over there.
Now.
I'm not worried about the Beatles, they come back left tonight.
I just meant like you might as well just bring him with us.
Tread lightly. No one orders me around.
Went way over there.
Bro, that PP cannon is decimating you.
No one orders me around. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. Ah, at last. Tread lightly. Frostmourne hungers.
Inventory is full.
Speak, fool.
Scroll of the beast.
What is it now?
Not really useful.
Finally. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. Ah, at last. Finally. This is more like it. Ah, at last. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. What is it now? Frostmourne hungers.
I remember you, evil prince. You're the one that killed poor Muradin.
Get over
Actually,
it
the
already.
sword did.
I won't let you through this door, traitor. The recent quakes have awakened dark things under the ice. Ancient, horrid things. We've vowed to keep them locked where they are.
We'll take our chances, dwarf. We're going through that door, one way or another. Tread lightly. This is more like it. Finally. Ah, at last. This is more like it. Speak, fool. Frostmourne hungers. No one orders me around. Ah, at last. Finally. Frostmourne hungers.
Don't get yourself killed. I need a back.
At last.
I need to back out. You need to go.
Finally. This is more like it. What is it now? Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it.
Spike him.
Finally. Ah, at last. Frostmourne hungers.
As long as I go for you, that's perfect. I can just heal you infinitely.
Finally. Your pain shall be legendary.
I can also fail all day long. I need help.
Tread lightly. Ah, at last. This is more like
Yeah, I can't
it.
take a hit. If I take another hit, I'm dead.
Frostmourne
Oh, yeah,
hungers.
definitely.
Speak, fool. No one orders me
I'll come out and
around.
heal you, but that's about all I can do.
Tread lightly.
Well, he's getting healed by this too.
Oh, it's a restoration. I thought it was just a mana fountain.
He's getting healed as well.
Fool.
I thought it was just a mana
last.
fountain, my bad. Well,
Finally.
we just need to get away from him and
This
let
is
him,
more like it. What is it now? Finally.
just keep running.
This is more like it.
Okay, he's gone.
Frostmourne hungers. Ah, at last. This
Whoa,
is more
what the
like
fuck?
it.
Oh, you gotta be fucking shitting me.
Finally. No one orders me
He found
around.
himself a new fucking home.
Well, I mean, if we can get you healed up.
Bait him. Bait him away from it.
You want me to pull him into this
Speak,
room,
fool.
and
Yeah, pull him into this room.
Ah,
I'll just
at
fight him, and
last. Frostmourne hungers.
you can heal up.
Oh, that
This
did
is
so
more
much damage.
like it. Frostmourne hungers. At last.
I will throw healing bolts at you.
Finally.
Probably need them.
Frostmourne hungers. Finally.
Come towards the fountain, but not. Oh, that works.
I'll make sure you suffer.
Yeah, if you come towards the fountain and just hold position.
At last. This is more like it.
So that he's not in range of it, but you are.
What is it now?
Range, yeah.
Or you just keep punching him. That works too. I mean, he's gonna die.
Hungers. Faithless coward. Glory to the Scourge.
Really?
This is more like it. Your pain shall be legendary.
Hey, look, I turned him into a revenant.
No one orders me around.
Blood key. Looks like we need to get you new babies.
Yes. Yes, we do.
I tried to
lightly.
unholy pact his beetles. It wouldn't work.
Tread lightly. Finally.
They're not
at
considered
last.
my units. They're allied units.
Finally. At last. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. For the Lich King. Frostmourne hungers. Speak, fool. No one orders me around.
Oh, it's got a minimum range.
Yep. Just realized that.
At last.
Well, there's the blood
This is
key.
more like it. Finally.
I guess you gotta pick it up and walk into that circle.
Finally. This is more like it.
Can I get it?
Now, Frostmourne. At last. Frostmourne hungers. At last. What is it now? Frostmourne hungers.
Artifacts? Maybe there's an artifact each level.
The air smells awful in here. Something doesn't feel right.
If the dwarf's story was true, there's no telling what awaits us in the darkness. This stairwell leads into the heart of the old Nerubian Empire. We must be cautious.
By all means. You first.
Dark says that if you type a dash exchange on a beetle, it will, I guess, give it to me.
I don't know. It sounds sus.
So I guess if you highlight click on a beetle and type dash exchange, that way I can murder it for health. Does it sound sus because Dark is the one saying it?
100% yes.
Elude, I'm thinking there's one artifact piece in each of the 7. 7A, 7B, 7C. One, there'll be like a piece on each.
We have entered the old kingdom. Be wary, Death Knight. Whatever scared the dwarves still lurks down here somewhere.
Look, my two Nerubians again. Crypt fiends.
No one orders
they're
me
back.
around.
Your baby boys! Where's my meat wagon, though?
Speak,
Bro.
fool. This is more like it. Finally. This is more like it.
Where's my artifact?
Finally. Frostmourne hungers.
Wait. The towers on either side are rigged to fire bolts of frost. This hallway is a death trap.
Can't we disable them?
The circular hatch in the far wall is an aqueduct plug. If we can open it, the water might flood the firing mechanisms and disable the entire trap.
Gold. We should take this with us.
I don't know what it did. But
You're flooding one half of the area. You need to flood this half too.
No one orders me around. Frostmourne hungers.
I'm level 4. I'm getting so weak.
Finally.
people are.
You might want to move your Crypt Fiends back so I can get in there instead.
Frostmourne hungers.
That's,
Oh god.
This is more like
Oh god.
finally. At last.
Move your beetle so we can go whoop his ass.
Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. Now, Frostmourne. You will know endless torment. For the Lich King. That's done it. Let's move. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. Speak, fool. Your pain shall be legendary. At last.
Look, brothers. The traitor king.
Who? Me?
He is referring to me, Death Knight. These Nerubians will stop at nothing to
Me?
destroy
He said it so
us.
innocent.
At last. Finally. This is more like it. Faithless coward. What is it now? You will know endless torment. Tread lightly.
Must be
No one orders me around. Finally. Frostmourne hungers.
Thank you, Great One. The rebel spiders captured my comrades as well. They're being held in a nearby chamber. Release them, and they will be yours to command.
At last. This is more like it. Finally. Finally. This is more like it. What is it now? Speak, fool. No one orders me around. Now, Frostborn.
What's interesting is I got 2-2 upgrades for all my units, you don't.
What is it now? Tread lightly.
well, that sucks.
My Crypt Fiends are stronger than your Crypt Fiends, new Rubian Crypt Lord.
Maybe it's because I got the
Frostborn
hero that still,
hungers.
you know, has use.
at
Like,
last.
to be useful.
I can
At
heal.
last. Finally. Frostmourne hungers.
You would have died if it wasn't for
This
me
is
healing
more
you.
like it.
Hey, that's pretty
This
good.
is more like it. Finally.
You don't want +6 damage?
I mean, I sort of do.
I'd get rid of the Ring of Protection for it.
Tread lightly.
Or actually, honestly, get rid of the
at
Staff of
last.
Animation because you never fucking use it.
Frostmourne hungers.
You know, it's not.
Finally.
That's a trap. You do know that, right? If you take that, it's... Oh. I guess I'll actually step on it.
Hungers.
Yeah, yeah.
This is more like it.
Actually, I was expecting it to.
What is it now? This is more like it.
Oh, Lude, I'm pretty sure we'll have time to play the final map.
No one.
Slay the intruders.
What is it now? Frostmourne hungers. Speak, fool. Ah, at last. Your pain shall be legendary. Frostmourne hungers. Finally.
Gather everyone up near Arthas.
Tread lightly. This is more like it. Speak, fool. Ah, at last. Finally. Ah, at last. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. No one orders me around. Tread lightly.
Like that it's not sacrilege to like destroy the eggs of other Nerubians.
What is it now?
You don't want to activate the trap?
This is more
What if
like
they dropped an item
Who, what, where?
Tread lightly.
in the earlier room?
Death to the servants of Ner'zhul.
I can't get past your Crypt Fiends.
The eggs of our young are incubated within those breeding pods. There's no telling how many vicious hatchlings they hold.
You are right. They're definitely hostile. We've got to destroy the breeding pods.
We could also seal the doors to shut the hatchlings in.
We're getting overwhelmed. Can you use your ult or something?
I can't.
Finally. Faithless coward. Finally.
I'm gonna kill the mama.
No one orders me around. What is it now? Frostmourne hungers.
I think that Courage of Medallion's really good too. Now I would get rid of the Ring of Protection.
Tread lightly. Ah, at last. Your pain shall be legendary.
I think it's +5. Yeah, 5 strength right now.
Speak, fool.
Look at how much health you have now.
No one orders me around.
You only started with like 1150.
Nice
No
and
one
neat.
orders me around. This is more like it.
I
What
would
is
use
it
the Rune
now?
of Healing, but we've got a healing fountain in the past room, so you might as well just walk back there and heal your units.
Frostmourne hungers. Ah, at last. Now, Frostmourne. This is more like it. Finally.
Where's my artifact?
This is more like it. Ah, at last. Tread lightly.
I'm gonna be level 3 soon.
Speak, fool. Frostmourne hungers.
Can you still get experience?
What is it now?
Like, are you currently still gaining?
It's I'm just at level 7, and that's sort of
Finally.
There's
This is more
nothing
like
on your bar.
it. Frostmourne hungers. At last.
I was gonna say, if you're getting some
Finally.
experience, we should activate that trap and kill stuff, but if not, then there's no point.
Frostmourne hungers.
Drive the foul undead back to the surface.
Speak, fool. At last. At last. You will know endless torment. I'll make sure you suffer. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. For the Lich King. This is more like it. No one orders me
Circlet of nobility.
around.
Hey, it's
This
the
is
Frozen
more
Throne.
like it. Frostmourne hungers.
We found it. The Frozen Throne. Should have titled this episode differently.
At last. At last. This is more like it. Finally. Tread lightly.
I don't
Tread
want to go there.
lightly. Frostmourne hungers.
The next room.
the tentacle room.
The hentai chamber. I ain't going in there.
What is it now?
You know, when you put it like that, I don't really want to go in there either.
The
Speak,
crypts
fool.
are your domain, Crypt King. What do you have to say for yourself?
No one orders me
Don't king
around.
Don't king shame. All right, well,
I'm going
No
in.
one orders me around. What the hell are they?
They are the horrors the dwarves spoke of.
oh, so you know about him.
Thought they were only legends.
What?
They are the faceless ones.
At last.
They have faces.
Speak, fool.
Just throwing it out there.
Tread lightly. For the Lich King. Faithless coward. Tread lightly. This is more like it.
Your tentacle chamber is very vast.
What is it now?
That it is.
Finally. No one orders me around. Now, Frostborn.
I mean, if someone doesn't just want to have a small tentacle chamber, you know?
Ah. Yeah, if you're gonna have a tentacle chamber, might as well go all the way.
Right?
Shall be legendary. Speak, fool. This is more like it. Frostborn.
Look, that one's being held hostage.
No one orders
It's
me
binded.
around. Now,
Well,
Frostborn.
why do you think there's a tentacle chamber in the first
At
place?
last.
Oh yeah, I'm not supposed to kink shame.
Tread lightly. Speak, fool. Our forces are under attack. What is it now? Speak,
Back to the healing
fool.
fountain?
No
think we
one
should go back to
orders
the healing
me
fountain.
Around.
Oh, there's a thing of healing right here. We could just use this
last.
instead. Save us some time.
Finally. Frostmourne hungers. Tread lightly. What is it now?
Boss room?
It cannot
Looking like it.
be
Oh.
forgotten
Oh.
one. Look to your defenses, Death Knights. Fight as you've never fought before.
What is it now?
His little brother or something?
Oh, ugh. Look at all the things all around. Oh, this is gonna be. We gotta stop. Don't go in.
No one orders me around.
Just, we gotta think for a second. They have Rune of Shielding for enemy spells, so this must be some fucking intense battle we're about to be in.
Tread lightly.
I think I got a plan.
Mm-hmm. Kill
You
it.
do this. I'll go in blindly and start attacking.
But you may need the runes too, depending on the spells it casts.
Right, but you get the runes that affects the spell, right?
Why does it have so many mouths? It's not even like it has a mouth on each side. It's got one side has like a diagonal mouth.
Well, you know, it needs a lot of vitamins and stuff for the eyes.
So which side is its front?
What's his friend?
Yeah, which side's its front?
Are you seriously asking that?
Well, if we want to attack it from the back.
Right, yeah, you attack him at the back.
Yeah, but which side's his back?
It's the opposite of the front.
Which side's his front? If you say the opposite of his back, I'm gonna hit you.
Tread lightly.
You can't take answers away from me.
I'll make sure you suffer.
But you know, it's the front part of it.
All right, let's go.
Maybe we just need to talk to
What
him.
is it now?
It's immune to magic.
I figured.
It's got Kael'thas's spells.
Speak, fool. Faithless coward.
We're being surrounded by tentacles.
Now, Frostborn. No one orders me around. Faithless coward. This is more like it.
We're being attacked from the rear. Let's just kill it faster.
No one orders me around. Finally.
Kill it faster. Why are you running away?
Speak, fool.
I don't know what was that?
You moved away.
Frostborn hungers. Tread
It's almost dead.
Speak, fool. This is more like it. For the Lich King. No one orders
No
me
artifact.
around.
Let's go.
Ah, at last.
We cannot take them all. Hurry, Death Knight. Up the stairwell.
Actually, I think we can take them all. What happened to our army?
A lot of them were killed off when we kept attacking the boss, and that's
I still had plenty. I had like 5.
whatever.
You might have lost half of yours.
Whatever. I did, I think.
I was trying to keep them alive. I didn't find an artifact to loot.
We're running out of time in Ubarak. How far are we from the exit?
Not far. We have entered the Upper Kingdom. The exit should lead us to the base of the glacier itself. However, there are still hidden traps and pitfalls to account for.
Take cover!
Arthas!
Oh, brave.
The entire passage collapsed. There's no time to dig through this. I'll have to move quickly and find my own way out.
Hopefully Anubarak and the others survived.
Oh god, I'm level 3 by myself!
All by yourself.
Inventory is
This
full.
is more like it.
What
I'll
was
be
the point
sinned
of
if I
getting
get too close
gold?
to those flames.
Ah!
Finally. At last. Finally. I'll need this gold for when I reach the glacier.
Does this really actually give me extra gold?
At last. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. At last.
Oh
More
god,
than
what?
Iridian's blasted mechanisms. I'll have to time this perfectly. This is more like it. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. At last. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers.
Thought I wouldn't see this, did ya? Ah!
Finally.
See what?
Nothing.
Tread lightly. What is it now?
Claws of attack plus 15!
More gold. This might help us later.
I helped your level 3, yes.
At last.
Do you think the mana stones actually stack when I have more than one, or they're just consumables at that point, and only one is actually giving effect?
Probably can stackables.
No one orders
not
me
only one
around.
gives effect.
Frostmourne hungers. Another quake? At last. This is more like it. You will know endless torment. Speak, fool. Finally. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. At last. Finally. Your pain shall be legendary. This is more like it. Tread lightly. At last. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. Finally.
Rude!
At last. Frostmourne hungers. At last. Frostmourne hungers. Faithless coward. This is more like it. For the Lich King. Finally. Finally. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. At last. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. At last. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. At last. Finally. Finally. At last. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. Finally. Frostmourne hungers.
I'll make sure you suffer.
Oh, timer. Oh, what? I was not paying attention whatsoever. Oh shit.
This is more like it.
Yeah, that'll pick up.
You will know endless torment.
Woo! Speed running.
At last.
I don't know if you know this, but I am a professional speedrunner now.
This is more like it.
Did not know that.
Frostmourne hungers. Finally.
Whoo!
At last. Now, Frostmourne. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it.
Don't care about your fucking puzzles.
I must find a way across this strange obstacle. Finally. At last. This is more like it. Finally. Frostmourne hungers.
What do you want from a game?
At last. This is more like it. Finally. Frostmourne hungers.
Uh-oh.
This is more like it.
I can tell you I'm the worst speedrunner I know.
This is more like it. Finally. At last. Frostmourne hungers. Frostmourne hungers.
Oh my god.
This is more like it. Finally.
Come on, please, game.
At last. Finally. This is more like it. At last. Frostmourne hungers.
Fucking son of a bitch, time wasting
This is more
fucking
like
piece of
it.
shit.
Finally.
Oh my god, I'm gonna die here on this fucking amusement park ride. And it's not very amusing.
Frostmourne
Oh, thank God.
hungers. At
Oh, this isn't the way! Oh god!
This is more like it.
Well, it was nice knowing you, buddy.
Finally. At
see how-
last.
How well off there.
Frostmourne hungers. No one orders me around. Frostmourne hungers.
I guess
This is more like
this
it.
way?
Finally.
Hey, did we meet up? At the same time!
Anubarak, you made it.
I see now why the Lich King chose you as his champion.
Don't, please stop. Don't flatter me. I'm not that great.
Could have survived this labyrinth alone.
I agree, he shouldn't be saying that stuff.
Okay, we got 2 minutes. Let's go.
Speak, fool.
We gotta run.
At last. Frostmourne.
Another earthquake. We must hurry, Death Knight.
2 minutes remaining.
This is more like it.
Have fun with that.
Something's breaking
You
through.
would.
Defensive positions. Finally.
Ah!
Frostmourne hungers. At last. This is more like it. You will know endless torment. At last. I'll make sure you suffer. Frostmourne
They're
hungers.
blocking the way to the exit. We'll have to fight our way through them to reach it.
Is that so?
Finally. Frostmourne.
Might want to use your ult, buddy.
Oh, I am.
This is more like it.
Oh, we can't open it. We gotta kill the big one at least.
Tread lightly.
Oh, he's so strong.
Finally.
Oh, he hurts so much.
This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. Finally.
Hey, look, I found my throne. Look Look how strong you are. You're just taking everything on.
Was. Only with my ult going on.
Oh.
Frostmourne.
Looks like you're gonna die first, buddy.
This is more like it. For the Lich King. Finally. At last. Frostmourne hungers. At last. Your pain shall be legendary. This is more like it. Faithless coward. Now, Frostmourne. Finally.
An allied hero has been killed.
Oh, you died.
Yeah, they finally got me.
Is that why we lost?
Anyway,
I'm being stupid. Alright, now that I know the route, and know there's a time limit, oops.
we get to move on.
We're running out of time in Uberak. What is it now? Frostmourne hungers. I'll be singed if I get too close to those flames. Finally. This is more like it. More than the Nerubian's blasted mechanisms. I'll have to time this.
Oh god, the pain!
At last. Frostmourne hungers.
No, I'm dead. Okay, let's restart.
Our hero has been killed.
I was trying to rush things. I rushed to my death.
Yeah, you rushed all right.
Maybe muffins won't cheese this time. Actually do the thing. Cheesing's not working.
Yeah, the times when you have to let go of cheese.
No.
We're running
just
out of
hurting
time
you.
in Uberak.
No.
That's not. No, I know you don't.
Lightly.
No, he doesn't.
Finally. I'll be singed if I get too close to those flames. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. This is more like it. More than the Nerubian's blasted mechanisms. I'll have to time this perfectly. At last. At last. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. Finally. For the Lich King.
What was up here? I don't remember.
Frostmourne
Ah.
hungers. Finally. This is more like
I'll need
it.
this gold for when I reach the glacier.
At
Pretty sure there was
last.
gold back here too.
Finally. More gold. This might help us later. At last. This is more like it.
You will know endless torment.
Another quake?
Your pain shall be legendary.
At last.
Now, Frostmourne.
Finally.
You will know endless torment.
Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. Ah, at last. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. Ah, at last.
Uh-oh.
Finally. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. I must find a way across this strange obstacle. This is more like it. Ah, at last. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. Ah, at last. This is more like it. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. Ah, at last. This is more like it. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. Frostmourne hungers.
Your pain shall be legendary.
Ah, at last.
Faithless coward.
Finally. This is more like it. Ah, at last. This is more like
Is this
it.
not the way? Where was the way again?
Finally.
Oh, straight across.
Frostmourne hungers. Frostmourne hungers. Ah, at last.
Good of you to. Oh, there you are.
You made it.
I see now why the Lich King chose you as his champion, Death Knight.
You were so behind.
Few men could have survived this labyrinth alone.
Look how much I speeded this up by.
This is more like it. Finally.
Another.
Now we got plenty of time.
We must hurry.
Fight our way, or we're still running?
Yeah, we fight now.
Something's breaking through. Defensive positions.
No one orders me around. This is more like it.
You're losing Cryptines.
Ah, at last.
I'm asleep, by the way.
Finally. Frostmourne hungers.
Speak, fool.
Yeah, my heals are pretty weak now, by the way, so don't
at
expect me to be
last.
healing your shit anymore.
This is more like it.
All good.
Frostmourne hungers.
Worst comes worst, all of them.
For the Lich King. Finally. Now, Frostmourne.
You will know endless torment.
Frostmourne hungers. Ah, at last. This is more like it.
Oh, last one.
Goes.
What is it now?
I need some help, otherwise I'm gonna die. I'm...
Coward. Finally. Finally. Ah, at last.
You gonna be able to survive?
Frostmourne hungers.
Oh, perfect level. Yeah!
This is more like it.
I threw a heal at you.
We're running out of time. We must find the exit.
Frostmourne
Yeah!
hungers. Finally.
Get him, my champion.
This is more like it. Ah, at last.
Oh, they go straight for me. The sons of bitches.
Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it.
I'm in so much pain.
This is more like it. Ah, at last.
I don't get any units, so what units you get are all we got.
Finally.
And you had a full thing of units, we just need to be better
at
about
last.
using them, I guess.
Finally.
Keep away from
Frostmourne
those guys.
hungers. For the Lich King.
Come down here.
This is
Magic.
more like it.
Healing.
Ah, at last.
Alright. We gotta somehow pull for the final fights.
This is more like it.
I'll just try to.
Block the way to
I'll just try to
the
pull
exit.
some.
We'll have to fight our way through them to reach it.
Fuck. I'm asleep. But this is 3's fine. That's perfect. 4's fine. 4's fine. That's perfect.
I'll make sure.
Kill the big guy first.
You will
Big
know
guy.
endless
Big
I'm
guy.
hoping these can give me
Yeah, but the big one might be able to summon the dead back to life again.
Now, Frostmourne. Finally.
Okay, let's try to pull just a few more.
At last.
somebody that would make
Frostmourne hungers. Finally. Ah,
I have to manually make me, even though I got it set to auto.
For the Lich King. No one orders me around. For the Lich King. This is more like it.
faithless coward.
Frostmourne hungers.
Okay, okay, doing good.
This is more
Doing
like
good.
it.
What do we got left?
Frostmourne hungers.
Inventory is full.
Finally.
Got a greater healing down here.
Okay, I got one other guy
Last.
to fight.
This is more like it.
And we'll have 2 minutes to kill the big guy. And his friend. Who for some reason just let you live.
Finally.
Alright, let's engage in fighting.
At last.
Oh, there's more.
Frostmourne
Fuck.
hungers. Frostmourne hungers.
If you need to, pull back to the Rune of Healing.
At last. This is more like it.
You need it ult if you can.
Finally.
Oh, I can. And I
This
can
is
now?
more like it.
Rune of Healing, maybe?
At last. Frostmourne hungers.
Back in it.
Finally. Finally. Frostmourne hungers.
Kiss my ass, bitch. Crown of Kings plus 5.
Last.
Here's a Claw of Attack
This
15
is
if you want
more
them.
like it.
You know I want it.
Speak, fool.
Might want to pick
Tread
that up. We don't.
lightly.
I mean, I guess we have a little bit of time.
Speak, fool.
Frostmourne hungers. Ah, at last. This is more like it.
Now quickly, head through that door. The exit to the surface lies just beyond.
It'll be good to see the sun again.
Remember, Illidan and the true battle still await us in the world
Where are those
above.
Crypt Fiends coming from?
Hopefully our trek through the dark earth brought us the precious
Everywhere.
time we needed.
They're everywhere.